Okay, this is Frank Jr. and Frank
Senior.
Senior.
Senior and Junior.
What was, oh, Grandpa's name is Steve. Okay.
Third isn't here.
Okay, Uncle Frank, Annie, go ahead.
Okay, your full name,
Or your full name.
Frank Cook,
your date of birth,
October 15, 1919.
do you remember the time? Do you remember the time?
I don't know the time. It's 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, how are you related to the family?
See, it's the third son.
When were you married?
They're married. August 1943.
Years of schooling,
School? 8.
type of work you did.
Assembly or mechanical work.
Where do you live?
Serenity House.
Retirement home.
About 62.
And is that a Canfield or Salem?
Canfield.
Canfield. How many kids do you have?
How many kids? 2.
Grandkids?
Grandkids? 5. 4. No, I got Frankie, Robbie, Lonnie, Michelle, Chrissy, and David.
Hey, you know Frank. Okay, the one thing in life that you remember most?
Most.
Yeah, what do you remember most?
Married a Hawaiian girl.
And Aunt Sarah, when was she born?
April 29, 1923, I think.
And you know, when was her date of, when did she die?
August,
February 3rd.
Huh?
February 3rd, 1987.
67?
87.
87,
And what year did you bring Aunt Sarah?
From 1948. August of 1948.
May.
May? I swear it was August.
I thought it was right out
You
after
picked
school.
us up at the railroad station in August.
Right after school, I thought it was.
In that old Dodge car, Tommy.
No, I had Steve Chevy.
That's Tommy's Dodge.
Uh-oh.
And there you have it.
And there you have
Because when you pulled up to 165, you don't have to hold the clutch down. They had that fluid drive. They just sat there and idle, you know. They wouldn't pull unless you speeded it up.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, your name? Okay.
Who, me? Oh, my name's Frank R. Cook Jr.
Date of birth and time?
Boy, I don't
The 3rd, the 7th of 45.
You don't know the time?
Yes, ma'am. I was born 6 o'clock in the morning.
How you related to the family?
To my Mr. Cook here.
When were you married?
I don't know. I wiped that parts out of my mind.
And what was her name?
Judith.
Maiden name?
Myers.
And when do you remember when you divorced her?
73. No, 74.
Okay. And have you married again?
Yeah, I was married to Twyla.
Okay. When?
77.
Divorced?
79.
Any more?
Yeah. I was married Deborah.
Married when?
Oh!
It's memory blocks just like I do.
80, I think it was 87.
And divorced? Not soon enough.
Hold it. We was only married a year. So it means I went with her. Let's say I got a car in 90. Oh, I married her in 90. All right. And divorced her in 92.
Okay.
Years of schooling?
12 years.
Type of work you do?
I work at GM, and I'm a gas arc welder.
Where do you live?
I live on 1337 Benton Road, Salem.
How many kids?
I got 4 kids.
Grandkids?
I got 3.
And the one thing in life you remember most?
That I got all of you in my life. And that's true.
Is that what, honey?
That I got every one of you in my life.
Cookie, let's back up a little bit since your kids aren't here. Give their names, date of birth, and how old they are.
Frank's was born July 28th. He's
28th of what?
43.
July. He's born in July, Dad.
Yeah,
July.
but you was born in Hawaii. Well, I
Yeah.
was on Saipan.
Dad, but we're talking about Frank, my Frank.
Oh, your friend.
My Frank. Third.
Oh,
He's born July 28th, 1968.
Okay.
And then Robert Lee was born September 26th, 1970. And then Shell, my daughter, was born December 7th, 1971 or two. Yeah, two. And then my son Lonnie was born June 7th, 1973. And
That's it?
What about your two grandchildren, Shelley and Elsie?
and I don't know their dates.
How old are they, do you know?
Yeah,
10,
Which of your kids have children?
Frank.
my oldest boy's got two daughters.
And-
Michelle, she's 11. I mean, not Michelle, but Ashley. She's 11. And then Anita, she's 7. And then my daughter has got Christopher, and he's 7.
And that takes care of your family?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Uncle Frank, you have a daughter, Barbara Ann,
Barbara, yeah.
and when was she born?
Boy, I don't know.
Do you know how old she is?
50.
Just a year and a half younger than Cookie.
50, you're 52, she's 50.
I'm 52, she's 51. And she's born September 10th,
Yeah.
1946.
And where does she live?
Austin Town.
somewhere.
And how many children does she have?
2,
And their name?
Christopher,
David and Christopher.
David and Christopher.
And their last name is Schuster?
Yeah.
Can you think of anything else? Neither of them are married?
David is.
David's married.
David
Does,
lives-
Chris is married too.
No, Christopher's still single.
does he have
uh,
any children?
No, he lives in Cleveland.
And how long was Barbara Ann married to Dave Schuster?
Something like that, 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Barbara Ann was married a second time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to Don Cribley.
And how long was she married to him?
Months.
Not very long.
About 8 months.
And no children?
No.
You know what I read?
Okay, this is Georgia Mary Lou Cook, and George is going to bark for us. Let's hear it, George. Okay.
Okay. They're the ones that are good for your yard. The more nightcrawlers you have, the better the yard is.
You're going to start with George or Mary Lou?
Name?
Name?
Uncle? No, we'll do Uncle George first.
You just said who I was.
You
George
got
Cook.
Um,
Loud enough?
I hope so.
date of birth and time.
1/18/24.
Do you know what time?
I couldn't tell time yet. I don't know what time.
Relation to the family.
You were Grandma's what son?
I was the 5th son. 6th son.
When were you married or divorced?
Oh boy. April 1953.
Divorced?
That don't.
Never divorced. Uncle George, take your cap off so we don't get shade. Oh, he still has hair.
Looking
Better believe it. You notice how flat it is up here? That comes from pushing against the top of the bed.
That's on television.
I tell you? I knew.
They asked for it.
Years of school.
11.
11?
Yeah, 11.
Okay. Type of
Stay
work.
here, Pop. Dad.
Frank, stay here.
You
That's
guys
all
stay
right.
I
here.
was a truck
That's all right.
driver.
He can sit down. It's not.
Oh, go ahead, Dad. Go sit down.
Sit down. You sit.
What type of work?
Truck driver.
Okay.
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Across the road.
Dad, move over more. Move over that
1080
way.
Beechwood Road.
Salem.
Some more.
Um,
There you go.
how many kids do you have?
None.
How many?
Name one thing in life that you remember the most.
Eating a steak right after I got married. Best steak I ever had in my life.
Oh my
Wait, when I got married.
Okay.
He's bad, I told you.
Bad.
I told you he'll be bad.
All right, Aunt Mary Lou, it's your turn. Andrew,
Name,
Mary Lou Cook,
maiden name,
Cowan,
date of birth, and time.
May 25th, 1930, 11:45 p.m.
How are you related to the family?
Through marriage.
Okay.
how many years have you been married? And when?
43.
Huh? 43?
Yeah.
When did you get married?
Been married 43 years, and I got married in April
1953.
1953. It was a memorable event.
Did you get a steak, Mary Lou, or wasn't enough money to buy both of you?
Barely.
That's the truth.
How many years of schooling?
12.
And what-
Type of work.
Type of working.
Whoa. Telephone operator.
Where do you live?
1080 Beechwood Road, Salem.
How many kids?
Well, none. One.
Any
Uncle George.
any grandchildren?
No.
Thing in life you remember the most?
Not getting a steak or?
What do you remember most in your life?
Putting up with me.
Marrying a cook, huh?
Yeah, I guess that kind of obliterates everything else.
You didn't
The
ask
only
Mary
thing I
Lou
ever
what
had to say about
your
that
most
was
memorial thing was.
We just
she
did.
could have
Just
done
did.
worse than marry
She
a
just said marrying
What'd she say?
marrying another Cook family, Uncle George.
Yeah, I said married into the family.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Tell him what I told him.
And I can make a pretty good
About to
steak.
ask him.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a really
Gee, I don't know if I can handle this.
Ada Mae, put your dark glasses on.
Probably have to, 'cause I can't see.
I'll be up to it.
You ought to be able to cook here. Cook. I can do my share.
Oh, no.
Nobody got sick yet.
Can't even see with them on hard.
You look like
I'm the same way.
all right. I tell you,
Yeah.
the sexy cook.
Mrs. Holly.
She's from North Carolina.
Yeah. That's what I said. South.
Yeah,
Southerners.
Southern gal.
Okay, we now have Ada Mae Cook.
My kids sound
Name?
Ada Mae Cook.
So strong.
Maiden name?
Ada Mae Williams.
I gotta listen to them like crazy.
Date of birth and time.
5/27/23, 11:45 p.m.
How are you related to the family?
Daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law.
Yeah. Who'd you marry?
Sister.
Well, daughter-in-law to Grandma
You're
and
married
Grandpa.
into the family through Steve. Yeah. Married into the family through Steve.
Steve's. Gives,
Steve Cook, the oldest.
what's his middle name?
He didn't have
Yeah.
one. He didn't have
When was he born?
August the 13th, 1915.
And when did he pass away?
September the 26th, 1986.
sure she could give the same answers.
I thought Steve died.
When
September. It was
were you
November.
married?
November the 26th, 1986.
That he passed away.
Went
It's
into
the day before
hospital.
Thanksgiving. November the
Yeah, let me
26th.
make the list.
See, I don't remember that either.
How many years of schooling did you have?
10,
And the type of work you've done?
telephone operator and supervisor.
And where do you live?
I've worked for Ohio Bell and Southern Bell. And I live at 2143 Edgewood Drive in Salem.
And how many kids?
1,
How many grandkids?
2 twins, Emily, Elizabeth, and Stephen, Garrett Stephen,
Okay. And what is your son's name?
Gary E. Cook,
And when was he born?
March the 4th, 1953.
And he married.
First time he married Joanne Mary Lancaster in 1980, and the second time he married Brenda Joyce Rankin, April the 8th, 1989, I think,
How long was he married to Joanne?
5 years.
Okay. And what's one thing in life that you remember most?
First night we got married, I guess.
You want to expand on that a little, Ada Mae?
Well, you can tell she married a cook.
Go ahead.
No,
Oh, you told me earlier.
no, I better not put it on record.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Aunt Ada.
No,
Yes.
that's enough.
You came into the hotel room, and oh, wait. You're eating dinner. You're dying. You're so tired. You want to go to bed, and Steve is draining the restaurant of
He drank
coffee.
15 cups of coffee.
Wow.
Jeez.
And I said, Steve, how many cups of coffee are you going to drink? And he said, well, I'm really thirsty. So we went upstairs to our room, and I went in the bathroom and locked myself in. He said, you don't have to lock yourself in. I won't come in. That's enough. Oh. Then we called Grandma Cook and told her that we got married. And she says, Steve says, well, Mom, you got another daughter. And she says, I don't need another daughter. I already have one.
So you were crushed.
So I cried the rest of the night. And then from then on, everything was good.
Okay. And so you left and you forgot your sexy little nightgown on the bed.
Yeah, we left the next morning, was going to Atlanta, Georgia, and I left my pretty nightgown on the foot of the bed. And we had to go back 10 miles to South Carolina to get my nightgown.
So you pick up your nightgown, and on the last day of your honeymoon,
All our clothes were stolen.
including the nightgown you went back
Yeah,
for.
right.
Okay. Thank you.
Everything we had. Wedding gifts and everything. We were in Gary, Indiana. And isn't it ironic that I named my son Gary?
Gary.
I just think about that once in a while. Now, why did I name him Gary?
You never thought about it.
It just happened that way, I guess. Just meant to be.
Okay. Thank you.